I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution, where we talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to make sure and thank everybody that's been hitting that like button. Please hit that like button. Trying to get a like spike going. Every day, 1,000 likes a video. That's the goal. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit that subscribe button. You can count on me for most up-to-date cryptocurrency news, technical analysis, and information. Jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, Green Day. Overall market cap of cryptocurrency at $290 billion. Bitcoin right now at $99.51 did hit that $10,000 mark just a little while ago. This is the Bitcoin 6-hour chart. Now, we had a pretty good run up to the upside of this falling wedge, this white falling wedge here on the 6-hour chart. Now it's decision time for Bitcoin. You almost have to assume that we continue in this pattern until we don't. Seems real simple, but you almost have to consider we basically work our way through this pattern until we break out. Now, that breakout could happen right now. We're up here at the top of the falling wedge, which is it's a bullish reversal pattern. 68% chance of a break to the upside. Now, it would be perfectly normal to think, hey, we continue in this pattern and then break out later. However, you did get a break to the upside of this falling wedge on the relative strength index. A lot of people recognize the patterns on the RSI to be more valid than those on the price action. Now, if we do get a breakout to the upside soon, eventually we'll see 10,800. It would be a huge move for the bulls. We'd be right back on track as far as Bitcoin's move higher. Okay, so this is a zoomed in, just cleaned up version so you can see this idea. Falling wedge, 68% chance we break out. We run up to about 10,800. This 10,400 level was hard to break through. We were unable to do it on a couple previous attempts. And if we see how the price action reacted to this upper trend line last time. Remember, we got a big move to the downside, dropped down to 9,500, that huge, epic red candle. You'll notice that this area over here at around 9,400 has been pretty good support. So if we did move to the downside, potentially we'd get a bounce there and then move sideways for a period of time. Easy way to trade this, just to kind of sum it up for you. You want to buy the breakout of this pattern. If you're not in Bitcoin now, Bitcoin's going to run pretty well if it does break to the upside. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading this market and you want to learn how to trade like smart money does, I mean, think about it. The difference between smart money and retail is technical analysis. Banks, institutions, smart money, they trade on technicals. You can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join the group is these guys. Profitable trading setups. I posted some midterm holds, and we've been killing it. Now, the market hasn't been doing a whole lot lately, but COTI, C-O-T-I, did not get the memo, apparently, because it's up 284%. CryptoBank stated, I had a full Bitcoin on this COTI trade, COTI trade. Put a Bitcoin on this and watch your money double and triple. COS up 52%. Another one, huge gains. Buy the breakout of this level, jump to the upside. Shout out to Jackson. He stated, I exited 2 trades up about $7,000 this morning. Shout out to D-Lo. He says, the biggest mistake joining your group, Chris, was not joining a year ago. Your group is the real deal, and it is. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. If you pay with cryptocurrency for 6 months, you get a 20% discount. If you pay with crypto for the year, you get a 30% discount and an additional month for free. If you do want to pay with a card month to month, you can do so. There's a Patreon link in the description. Just like the title says, we've got 600 days left of this bull cycle. And I want you to notice this chart. Previously, huge gains during these bull cycles. Potentially, Bitcoin ran up from $1.90 all the way up to 1,200 during this bull cycle. Bear cycle, then it's over. Bull cycle from $210 to close to $20,000. Bear cycle. Now we ran up from 3150, 14,000 down to 6,500, and then essentially 600 days left to the upside. Will we see $30,000 or $40,000 Bitcoin? The halving is coming. Don't forget that. 600 days ahead of us of amazing bullish market. Now, are there going to be downtrends? Yes. But the worst is behind us. The bear cycle is behind us. And I want to make sure that every single person that watches this channel, holder or not, I want you to know, sell the top, take profits. If we don't take our profits, somebody else is going to take it from us. Imagine some of the gains that you would have realized if you would have sold some of these tops. You sold $20,000 Bitcoin, you bought 6 times more back at the bottom at 3,100. Then you sold at 14,000 and you could have almost bought 2.5 times as much Bitcoin. You get exponential gains, exponential profits, compounding profits by taking profits and reinvesting into the market. Life-changing money starts with this idea. I wanted to make sure and let you guys know that the future is golden. This is where our dreams come true. Here's an important idea. I always get, you talk about a golden cross and you get some people in the comments and you just feel bad for them because they don't really understand how this market works. Golden crosses, it's a bullish cross of the 50 MA and the 200 MA. This is a long-term, about the most bullish signal you can get. Immediately out of the box, you're not going to see that move the day of the golden cross. For example, if you would have longed, if you would have opened up a position and you would have tried to trade this golden cross, bought Bitcoin just because the golden cross is here, you would have lost 10% the next day. The idea and goal of smart money institutions and banks is to extract money from the retail investors like us real quick. And so understanding these ideas is very important. It's not an immediate buy signal, especially on the daily chart where it takes some time to play out. Here, if you would have longed this golden cross here previously, you would have been down 12% the next day. So again, not immediate, but we have to look what happens after, the trend after. Here you can see after the golden cross, Bitcoin ran from 4,600 to 14,000. And that's the idea behind the golden crosses. I talk about this in my trading group all the time, how you have to learn the language. You have to learn the terminology. And once you do, you can better understand not only this channel, but all the other channels out there. I saw this at the last second, want to share this with you guys. Apparently there's another YouTube purge, crypto purge going on. Let's just listen to what crypto has to say.
It's happening again. It seems that there's another YouTube purge that is taking place where content creators are getting suspended or banned from YouTube for content that is being marked as abusive, malicious, or harmful content by YouTube. And I had a message there from Enter the Crypto Matrix and from Ivan on Tech. Ivan on Tech said, "Help, please." And so I dug into it and I realized that Ivan had a suspension, a YouTube strike that forbids him from uploading content, I believe any content, for a week, and from being able to live stream for 3 months.
I guess DaVinci J15 is banned right now as well. He got a strike against him. And he mentioned Chico Crypto as well. So again, you have to understand that YouTube, it's tough. And I've been there. And in a second, you realize everything that you've worked for a year, 2 years, 3 years, or longer could potentially disappear. If you guys haven't chosen a VPN yet, I want to definitely recommend PureVPN. If you go to the link in the description, it does support the channel. Right now, this is an insane 85% off. Essentially, if you want to use Binance.com, trade all the little altcoins where everybody's making all the money, you can do so. PureVPN. If you want to trade on BitMEX or Bybit, Again, PureVPN will allow you to do this. Data shows Chainlink network is growing exponentially as the community becomes more optimistic. Every day, more addresses have been created on the Link blockchain across social media platforms. You see a lot of buzz about this. Remember, the most important part about cryptocurrency, it's not trying to figure out which coin is going to be mainstream adopted the fastest or most successful. This market is very speculative right now. What's most important is understanding how people perceive these projects. Tezos is another one. People they have strong emotional ties. They see the success coming sooner. And you have to identify, like, it's not really about, hey, let me do a deep dive here and figure out the inner workings of the Chainlink blockchain. It's really about if enough people coming into crypto perceive it's going to be successful right now because everything's just getting started. Mainstream adoption, we're not there yet. People have made millions and billions of dollars off cryptocurrency, and 99% of them don't have a use case or working product because of speculation. So concentrate on making millions and billions now based on what people perceive these coins are going to do in the future. Now, looking at the chart, Chainlink ran up all-time high at about close to $4.86 for a minute. Now, this support level right here has to hold for Chainlink. Bitcoin takes off again, boom, you're going to get a bounce here and you're going to go higher. You know, I mentioned this analogy the other day, and I want you guys to think about this. Cryptocurrency market, trading cryptocurrency, being active in crypto, you've got Bitcoin. Bitcoin is like the puppet master. This market moves, these altcoins move based on what Bitcoin's doing. So you always have to think, okay, here's where this chart's at. What is Bitcoin about to do? Your USDT trading pairs are tied to Bitcoin. JPMorgan Chase, they came out with a blockchain report. Imagine that, JPMorgan, huge bank, blockchain report. Now listen to this. JPMorgan Chase, the multinational investment bank, is one of the pioneers of blockchain research and adoption among the giants of classical banking. I read this and I was like, freaking banks, man. Listen, they want to take all the credit. JP Morgan's going to come in here and they did JPM coin. I want you guys to understand that it's not about like, hey, my crypto is better than your crypto. And I've talked to you guys about this in the past. It's more about, hey, this mainstream that we want so badly to adopt cryptocurrency is our biggest competition. Banks are on board. Banks are on board with blockchain. Remember, this JPM coin, JP Morgan, immediately out of the box, they have about 300 banks that are working with JPM coin. Immediately out of the box because of the name recognition. Has blockchain entered the financial mainstream? They stated that 2019 is going to be remembered for the rise of digital money. What you need to understand is most of these blockchains are open source. And so it's really easy for traditional markets, traditional banks, investment companies, traditional corporations to come in, fork the coin, and create their own. Boom. Out of the box, hit the ground running, blockchain and crypto take off by the mainstream. Ripple plans to build crypto bridge between Ethereum and XRP. The idea here is XRP is going to go and they're going to pay coders of ETH Denver. They want to connect the two cryptocurrencies on the Interledger protocol. The Interledger protocol was introduced by Ripple 2015 and designed to give companies an easy way to exchange currencies, including both fiat and crypto assets. So now this scenario, Ripple goes and they say, hey, we want you to essentially bridge the gap between Interledger protocol and Ethereum blockchain. This is going to create a scenario that's going to create an effective way to swap between the two largest cryptocurrencies by market cap. They think that XRP to ETH and ERC20 tokens bridge, it's important since XRP is one of the most liquid cryptocurrencies in the world, but doesn't have a compute layer to support complex smart contracts for the growing DeFi market on Ethereum. So this says to me that Ripple is smart enough to see that DeFi is about to change the world and they want a piece of it. And so that tells me, hey, if Ripple's smart enough to figure it out, good for Ripple. Ethereum is right there ready, already established as far as DeFi goes. It's going to be big for crypto, big for Ethereum, and Ripple XRP. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure and subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I will see you guys tomorrow.